Hey everybody, what's up? How you guys doing? Thank you guys for coming back to our original show, Hablando al Chile, the original one, the first one of its kind in the Rio Grande Republic and afar. Anyway, shout out to everybody that's watching. Excuse me. Shout out to Helen Holty, Michelle, Sam Gardner, Liz Cantu. Happy birthday! It was also her birthday yesterday. Vanessa Caballero, Crystal Rosas, Shelly, Isabel Martinez, I already said Michelle. Shout out to Silent Viewer number 52. Shout out to Ellie V. Abel. Shout out to El Cagapalo Villanueva. Marta Linian. Terry Mosquera Rodriguez 666. Delia Rodriguez. Big shout out to Delia. She had gone to the hospital, but it looks like she's doing a lot better. Shout out to Leanne Albury. We haven't seen Leanne in a while. Welcome back, Leanne. Shout out to Maria Reyes. And La Vida Loca all the way from Houston, Texas. Awesome. Anyway, guys, we got a couple things. And to La Chelito. Anyway, so we are missing, mostly quite a bit of viewers. Hopefully they'll come back. We haven't really done this show in a while. So hopefully we're able to bring a lot of people back little by little. Give us a thumbs up, guys. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, click the thumbs up, click the notifications, and become a subscriber on YouTube. And if you're able to, become an official supporter on Facebook as well. Or really overall to the page. Anyway, shout out to Isabel Martinez, shout out to Jenna Galvan. So, shout out to Amelia Bedelia. Shout out to Ruby Moreno. Hey! Shout out to Ruby. Ruby stealing all my viewers. Nah, it's all good though. It's all good. Ruby can't. Ruby is doing a good job. So I mean, if she has more viewers, more power to Ruby. But Ruby's doing something good. Anyway, shout out to Vero. Shout out to Tammy. Anyway, guys, so got a couple things to talk about. Just things that happened this week. So why don't we get into them? Because we might take some callers. Shout out to, who else is on here? Okay, so guys, Ruby sent me some viewers. Appreciate it. Thank you, Ruby. I was like, man, I wonder when Ruby's going to finish her live because everybody's watching Ruby. But anyway, it's all good. Shout out to Kim Rains. Kim, we got to talk right now. Tune in. Guys, there's a little thing with Kim I'm going to talk about right now. But anyway, guys, really quick. So let's jump into the topic so that we can get, we can talk with Kim really quick. Shout out to Yvette Zapata. So guys, really quick, let's bring up some topics to talk about. So obviously this week, a 14-year-old kid fell to his death in a Florida amusement park. And guys, that video is tragic. I actually saw the video. I actually have the video, guys, in front of me. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I will play part of where it happens. And then I'll kind of cut off the rest because, obviously, just give me one second. All right, sorry guys. Oh, by the way, guys, it was my Lucia's birthday yesterday. She officially turned 5 years old. We had a birthday party for her last week when we were in Mexico, but yesterday was the official birthday. She turned 5 years old. March 26th of 2017 is when she was born. And of course, Liz Cantu, one of her supporters, her birthday was also yesterday. So big shout out to Liz. And it looks like she was with her son. She went to the beach. So awesome. They share the same birthday. Let's see. Where can we see the full video? Guys, I'm not going to share the full video. I'm just going to play parts of the video. But let me read what happened, guys. And then we'll have a quick poll to see who's responsible. But anyway, guys. Yeah, there was a 14-year-old kid. He was in this giant drop of 400 feet. And I believe it's the world's tallest freestanding drop tower, guys, and it was pretty bad. Like I said, guys, I'm not gonna play the whole video. I will play parts of the video, but guys, it was definitely tragic, guys. So let me play the video. Like I said, I am gonna cut off where you can see the kid falling. After that, I kind of, but check this out, guys. So right there, I'm not going to play, obviously, when he lands, but, I mean, the poor kid, you can see right here, he fell to his death, unfortunately, and I guess he died in the hospital, but, I mean, it was, it's a tragic accident. So the thing is, guys, let me ask you all, who is responsible for this accident? Now, I've heard some conflicting reports, guys. Y'all can chime in and give me some of your opinions. But I was reading, guys, is that the section that the kid was in, the harnesses, they were not working. So the only way they were harnessed was through a belt buckle, like just a standard belt buckle. There have been some reports that he may have basically unbuckled himself. They are even saying that he may have actually done it on purpose. I don't know, guys. Um, and you know the funny thing is, um, yesterday I went to Kima. Kima's a small little boardwalk here in outside Houston. It's about a 30-minute drive outside Houston, 34-minute drive. And you know they have a Ferris wheel. They have like a little roller coaster, and they also have a drop, but it's not that big. It's probably like maybe I don't know, 80, 100 feet or something like that. And I wanted to get on it. I was like, man, I ain't gonna get on that. Abel Vino says, Frank, did you see the video of the horse that was hanging from the bridge? That kind of reminded me when Breezy tried to jump out of the car because her ex left her. No, I haven't. I haven't seen that. No. But guys, let's make a quick poll so that we can jump to the next topic. Who is responsible for the kid's death at the amusement? So I'm gonna put three people. Three entities. So the kid, the amusement park, and we're gonna have one more option: the ride attendant. And then I'll let you know my personal opinion. But we're gonna ask the people. Abel, yeah, send me the video, and I definitely will watch that as well. But anyway, guys, quick poll, guys. The poll is available. There's three options. Who is responsible for the kid's death? The kid, the amusement park, or the attendant at the ride? And once and this poll's only gonna be like 1 or 2 minutes, so that we can move on to the next topic, because the next topic is definitely a little bit more well, it's not controversial, but as we move on, it's more controversial. But anyway, guys, quick vote on the poll, guys. Sasas says, Frank, whatever happened to that student who jumped in Edinburgh? Well, he's okay. He broke some bones, but I mean that was only like a 20-foot drop. I mean, no, había un estudiante que en una high school en Edinburgh, pero estaban jugando y entonces el muchacho se estaba agarrando, o sea, él se bajó del segundo piso, es como un puente así de estudiantes que caminan, y se bajó y se resbaló y se cayó. Pero no se murió, nomás se quebró un hueso. No, gracias a Dios que no le pasó nada. ¿No? Yeah, guys, there was a Edinburgh high school student. You guys may have seen that about a month ago. I don't know what he was doing. He was playing Daredevil and he slipped and he basically fell off about 15, 20 feet. I mean, it was a high school in the Rio Grande Republic. I don't know where it was. But he fell onto the concrete, and obviously concrete hurts. It hurts. But Sam Gardner says, Frank, wouldn't the amusement park and the attendant be the same thing? Yes and no. The reason I say this, guys, the reason I say it's not the same thing, because if the amusement park knew that the harness was not working, they would have put some sort of I don't know, caution tape or something on the seats that are not working. Now the ride attendant, if he didn't check this, like the harness, or if he didn't check the belt, like the belt buckle, then, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, yes, it is the amusement park's responsibility to hire the correct people, but I mean, at the same time, you know, the attendant should have also checked. You know, guys, I've never worked in any of these things, but trust me, if I were to be behind the safety of these individuals getting on this ride, I would make sure that the harness is strapped all the way in. Make sure it doesn't lift, and also put the belt buckle. Make sure that it's buckled. So, you know, that's why I put three entities. And yeah, like at the end of the day, I mean, the kid, whoever was the ride attendant, you know, he's not going to be responsible because he's just working there. But, I mean, ¿qué? Sí, yo sé. Es que hay personas que dicen que como que era no le van a echar la culpa a la persona porque...
Porque no van a sacar nada de ahí, pero...
Sí. O sea, pero tú piensas que está bien que puse como también como culpable a esa persona.
No culpable porque en sí él no es el dueño, pero sí responsable
Por negligencia.
porque tenía que haber checado, ¿no?
Yeah. So yeah, guys, there's...
Es su trabajo.
Yeah, it's his job, guys. I would still put some blame on the attendant. Partial blame, you know. At the end of the day, it is the amusement park's responsibility. But anyway, guys, let's end the poll. Let's see what the results are. The results are in. Okay, so guys, we have some 69 people voted. Yeah, it's very close, guys. So obviously we have the majority of people, just not by a whole lot, but the majority did vote that the amusement park is ultimately responsible. A good portion of people also voted that the ride attendant is responsible as well, and then to a lesser degree the kid as well. Guys, I've gotten on rides, and trust me, I've gone to San Antonio. I've gone to.
Yo siempre checo.
my wife is always checking. She's like, but guys, I've gone to Fiesta, Texas, and I've gone on those rides, and I check that the damn harness is. Oh yeah, and I say my Hail Marys, but I make sure that the that harness is not moving. I make sure that the belt buckle's in. Make sure it's you have to be secure, guys, and trust me, there's been points where that thing is not. It's not going all the way down. I'm telling these people, hey, it's like the ride's about to stop. It's like, it's not strapped in! Guys, literally, there was this one ride that damn thing was not clicking. And they were about to push the damn button. I'm like, sir! And guys, trust me, if I would have gone on the ride, I would not be making this live video. But, I mean, you have to check everything, guys. Don't leave it to the amusement park. I mean, yes, it's the responsibility of the amusement park, but I mean, you gotta check the damn thing. You gotta make sure that everything is there. Like if you can prevent something and it only takes you 1 second. Yeah, it doesn't matter if the lights are on, guys. You gotta do your part and check.
Si no, todo el mundo mejor llega y prende la luz.
Yeah.
No, pero pues ellos van.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, roller coasters are fun. I'm glad I could get on roller coasters, but they're dangerous, guys. Trust me, they're not for the faint-hearted. Roller coasters, they're give you that adrenaline rush for 30 seconds to a minute, and trust me, sometimes you need some adrenaline rush in your life. But anyway, this was a terrible accident. I believe it definitely could have been prevented. I don't believe that the machine malfunctioned. I believe that somebody didn't check something. So, anyway. Isabel Martinez says, Frank, it is more likely that the seat probably became unhinged when the ride came to an abrupt halt. Isabel, you might be right. But there's this belt buckle that clips to the harness. So, either way, if that harness mechanism failed, you have that belt buckle giving you a second security that the harness wouldn't have opened. So, still, I mean, it's an accident that could have been prevented. Now, if it was something else, then yeah, I mean, that's just an accident. But this is a terrible tragedy because it could have been prevented. Anyway, next topic, guys. Next topic is gas prices. They're still pretty high. We won't talk much about gas prices, other than they're gonna be high for the whole next year, guys. Probably until the next election. Whose fault is it? It's Biden's fault, guys. I know you don't want to talk about politics, but I blame Biden because he's not doing enough to bring the gas prices down in America, dadgummit. And but I drive a 4-cylinder car. My wife also drives a fuel economy vehicle. The only car that actually wastes a lot of gas is the Nissan Murano. It's a V6, and it's not that tuned. So right now it's in the garage, just sitting there. But I do have the little Kia that I drive around most of the time, and put a tank full of gas and it lasts me all week. But yeah, gas prices could definitely be cheaper. I understand that some people they're struggling to, put.
Vea que, pero alguien debería hablar para que te diga todos los facts porque están diciendo
A ver.
todavía están con el tema.
Okay, guys. People are still arguing about the amusement park. Okay, let's read some of the options here. Okay, some of the comments. Okay, so Isabel Martinez says, Frank, it did not have a seat buckle.
Pero todos tienen, ¿no?
No todos. Hay unos en Fiesta Texas, el uno más grande, ese nomás es de aquí.
Ah, sí, pero no, ese, o sea, en el que pasó el accidente, esos todos tienen, ¿no?
No, ese no tenían. Posiblemente no tenían. Alright, guys, we'll talk more about the music park maybe towards the end, but yeah, gas prices are pretty high, guys. The average gas price per gallon of gas in the United States is $4.20. Of course, California has the highest gas prices at $5.90. I'm pretty sure it's $6 in some places. And we have a lot of people from California that definitely are that follow our page.
¿Dónde está más caro?
California y posiblemente sí, California.
Es
Casi $6 el galón. Yeah, $6 per gallon in California, guys. And the thing is, guys, the gas prices are not just affect.
Todo es más caro en California.
Yeah, everything's expensive in California. California is getting royally screwed right now. Shout out to Sophia Marie. She's late. She just got back from Progresso. But rising fuel cost means that transportation to haul goods costs more. Everything costs more. And guys, my paycheck is not.
No, y luego yo no, o sea, tan solo aquí en Houston, o sea, casi todos, o sea, el transporte realmente no es tan funcional. Yo nunca veo tanta gente en el transporte.
¿Cómo?
O sea, en el metro.
Oh, my wife says that she doesn't see a lot of people riding the metro, but pues ya los vas a ver porque pues ya va a costar gas. But anyway. Oh, Liz Cantu says some areas in California they're almost $7. $7, wow, that's pretty expensive. But hey, it's the cost of doing business. Y'all have to start asking your employer to give you some incentives for gas. Otherwise, if you can't work because the gas costs a lot of money, you should tell your boss you need an extra $50 per week. Anyway, all right, guys. Next topic. And I think this one's this is probably the most controversial of the topics tonight before we jump into the last part. Anyway, so guys, y'all may have heard of this transgender athlete competing in Division 1 swimming and beating the rest of the women there. And guys, al Chile.
Be careful. Okay. Ahora tú eres de cristal.
Yeah, maybe. Guys, al Chile, it's not fair. Guys, look at this guy. Okay, and guys, I can take the heat, I can take the heat. Guys, al Chile, this is not fair and this should not be happening in sports. It's not fair, guys. It's a guy. I'm all for equal opportunity, guys. Believe me, I have nothing against, people that have different sexual orientation and whatever. But guys, al Chile tiene un Chile. It was not fair, guys. I mean, this individual was born a male. I mean, just.
Pero es transgénero.
Sí, es hombre que dice que es mujer.
¿Dice o ya se hizo mujer?
No, es que pueden competir aunque no se corten ahí el Winnie. O sea, mientras que ellos digan soy mujer y.
Pero en este caso. O sea, él ya hizo el cambio.
Lo que pasa es que tienen que tener niveles de testosterona menos. O sea, tienen que tener un nivel muy.
No, me refiero, nada más quiero preguntar, en este caso él no se ha hecho el cambio de sexo.
No sé si se ha hecho el cambio de sexo, pero aunque se lo haya hecho, que la es un hombre.
No, yo lo sé, me pregunté. No, es que vi que decían que aún no se lo ha hecho, pero es una curiosidad.
Que no sé si se cortó el Winnie. Pero aunque se lo haya cortado, Cala.
Cambio de sexo.
Pero no importa, es un
Estamos
hombre.
queriendo
Es un
cortar
hombre.
el
O sea,
cambio
está
de-
bien, está bien, pero es un hombre compitiendo contra mujeres. No
No,
es.
yo no estoy defendiendo, estoy diciendo, te estoy corrigiendo tu cortar el Winnie por cambio de sexo.
Pues que es un cambio de sexo, se cortó el Winnie. Pues
Pero
guys,
no es
guys, if you cut your
apropiado.
weenie off, what is it? It's a change. Like, what is the change of sex? You cut your weenie off. This-
Cambio de sexo.
guys, al chile, guys, it's not fair. Look, and guys, and girls, let me zoom in. Like, this person's huge.
No, ¿quién piensa que es justo o no es justo?
It's not fair, guys.
Bueno, lo que tú piensas, los demás piensan que es justo o no.
Ahorita vamos a hacer un poll. And guys, also, while I was trying to put this topic, I got some other transgender athletes. This was another transgender athlete that competed in women's 60 meters hurdles and blew the competition out.
Pues mira, la del medio se ve muy conforme, pero la otra, la que está como en tercer lugar, no se ve, no tiene.
No, pues están enojados, Cala.
No, es que yo no sé por qué no se ve la cara de ella.
No, pero es que acabo de poner, es que no te sale ahí todavía.
No.
Let me show you another one. Guys, look. I mean, the competition is not fair.
Ya se ve derrotada la que dice UMT. Ya se...
Pero es que no.
Ah, es que yo estoy viendo la otra.
Sí, es que ahorita tengo un atleta que era transgénero compitiendo en los que brincan de 60 metros. Pero, o sea, ve la anatomía de la persona, no, o sea, no.
Salto de longitud.
La anatomía.
No, la competencia se llama salto de longitud.
Sí. Guys, also, look at this other one. This was a boy, a high school transgender boy that competed against, like, high school girls. Guys, it's not fair. I mean, it's not fair. So, guys, let's take a vote. Should and by the way, this is completely anonymous, so you guys will not know who voted. Should transgender athletes be able to compete? Should be able to compete against I'm trying to think. Should transgender? Trying to think. Is it a transgender male or transgender female? Trying to think. Should transgender? This is confusing, guys. So, if it's a male that's now a female, is it a transgender female or is it transgender male? Okay, y'all know what I mean. I'm gonna make it easier. So, should transgender athletes be able to compete against women? So, let's make the poll. All right, the poll's up.
Y no, bueno, y hay una entrevista de lo que ellos piensan de por qué.
No, sí, hay entrevistas de las mujeres, de los papás de las mujeres que...
No, de los que están de
bueno, es que no lo he visto. Yeah. Anyway, guys, take a quick poll, vote on the poll, and then we'll jump to the next topic. But guys, al chile it's not fair. Look.
la del sombrero, la cara.
No, pues obviamente, Carla, no puedes comparar el cuerpo del hombre contra el de las mujeres. No es una comparación. Mira, está todo musculoso.
No, aparte, o sea, las características físicas, o sea.
Sí, pues no.
O sea, en lo que ellas dan un paso, o sea, el cuánto.
Es como que el Usain Bolt se ponga una peluca. Pues no. Y nomás que diga que se cortó el wing. No, ni se tienen que cortar el weed, mientras que toman medicina para tener niveles de testosterona
No es
bajo.
permitido.
Sí, los permiten.
¿Y en las Olimpiadas ya lo permiten?
Sí, había una mujer, o no sé cómo es el término correcto, un hombre que dice que es mujer, permitieron que de esas de pesas, pero como que tuvo,
Halterofilia.
sí, pero perdió, porque se lesionó. Pero, no susto. Alright, guys. Alright, guys, really quick, let's end the poll. I'll give you 5 more seconds, and then I'll give you what I think about this. I got a message, by the way. Let me check my messages. Okay, guys, let me end the poll. And all right, so guys, 52 people voted. 92% of you all voted no, that it's not fair for women, but there was a select few that did admit that transgender athletes should be able to compete against women. So this is what I think, guys. This is what I honestly think. I think male athletes should compete against males. Women athletes should compete against women. And transgender athletes should compete against other transgender athletes. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Now, I understand, there's probably...
Eso nunca va a pasar.
No, sí puede pasar porque lo que puede pasar es que pueden hacer un boicot cuando pasa un...
Pero no va a pasar porque van a decir que son homofóbicas.
No, pero, o sea, obviamente la mayoría va a decir que no, o sea, que no susto. Entonces van a decir, no, vamos a competir. Entonces va a haber un cambio. Va a haber un cambio. Nomás que esto es algo nuevo. ¿Me entiendes? My wife says that nothing's going to happen, but, I feel that because it's kind of, the thing is, it's kind of new right now, guys. It's kind of new.
Yo también.
¿Qué?
¿No ves que puso alguien ahí que quieren saber la razón del por qué sí es justo?
¿Por qué es justo?
O sea, de las personas que dijeron que sí.
So, guys, I don't want to, how is it? I don't want to put you out on the spotlight, but for those people that voted yes, I want to know. Actually, this is a good topic, really quick. Why don't we open up the phone lines?
No, y está bien, o sea, pues es lo
Yeah,
que
why don't we open up the phone lines really quick, guys? Why don't we take a quick 1 or 2 calls? Let me know what you think about this topic. Let me know. Let me make sure that everything's. I gotta make sure it's connected. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. Just setting this up right now.
Creo que van a decir que porque la comunidad gay pues ha luchado por muchos años.
Guys, let's take 1 or 2 calls on this subject really quick. Give me a call 956-579-7022. Let me know what you think. Should transgender athletes compete with females? Yes or no? You tell me why you think it's a good idea or why you think it's a bad idea. Really quick, give me a call, guys. Just let me know why or why not. Really quick, guys. Phone line is open. This is a good topic. 956-579-7022. Give me a call, guys. The phone line is open. I'll take 1 or 2 calls on this subject and then we'll move on. So,
¿Ya ha pasado al revés? ¿En alguna algo?
¿Una
mujer compite en alguna?
Pues es que no es lo mismo que la...
No es lo mismo.
Bueno, ha habido casos
¿Ha
habido casos de mujeres, como por ejemplo, que compiten en el fútbol americano, pero como quarterback. Pero no, o sea, no es lo mismo, ¿entiendes? O sea, obviamente es una discrepancia bastante de permitir las mujeres competir contra los hombres. Guys, phone lines open 956-579-7022. Give me a call. Phone lines open. 1 or 2 calls on this subject. If not, we'll go to the next topic. Sam Gardner says chromosomes or chromosomes compete with your chromosome equivalent. Guys, gender is actually, believe it or not, I've studied some. I'm not a biology major, but I do know a little bit of different things here and there. Sex is determined literally at the moment of conception. When the sperm fertilizes the egg, it is like at that moment that it's either a XX chromosome or an XY chromosome. Like it's literally at the point of conception that gender is assigned. So as soon as the sperm fertilizes the egg, at that instant there is XX chromosome or XY chromosome. Gender is literally designated at that point in time. But anyway, that's another topic altogether. Guys, give me a quick call. If not, we're changing subjects. 956-579-7022. Give me a call. Should transgender athletes be allowed to compete with females? Based on the recent events from the Division I swimming over here, and of course there's been other known cases like CC Telfer, and then there was that high school boy competing against women. And this just, I feel like this boy just said he was a girl and wanted to compete. But anyway. RJ says, Frank, you know the birds and the bees. Gail K says, Frank, I thought you were a biologist. I'm not a biologist, but I know a little bit about things here and there. Okay, guys, nobody called, so let's change the subject. Okay, let me, I'll leave the... Alright, guys, so next topic really quick is... And it's not really a topic. However... But guys, it finally happened. I got myself... me and my wife, we finally did it. We bought a house. Now, guys, by the way, this is not my wife. This is my realtor, by the way, guys. This is my realtor. She's worked with me over it seems like 2 months. Ya 2 meses, ¿verdad? Desde que comenzamos a decir que queremos comprar una casa. O más. ¿Cuánto tiempo fue que comenzamos? Cuando dije vamos a comprar la casa de la línea.
¿Cuándo? ¿Dónde?
Como medio de enero, ¿verdad? Yeah. So it's been about 2 months, guys, that I started this this journey to buy a house. And guys, we finally officially signed on Thursday. And the time to close on this house was about 40 days. We saw this house, we like these older style houses. Me and my wife, we've been checking out some houses, and we were almost going to buy another one that I've told you guys, the one with the swimming pool. But that was in the flood zone, so we didn't end up buying that one. And then we came across this one. We saw it inside, outside, 4 bedrooms. Has a formal living room, see what? Which is gonna be the computer room. Has a formal dining room, which is gonna be Lucia's playpen, and of course it has the dining room, the kitchen. Has a wet bar, which is pretty cool because I'm gonna be serving some Fangs drink when we have the housewarming party. By the way, this is Shelly's idea, and let me see how I can do the. I don't know how to make the wish list, but Shelly's she's been telling me, Frank, make the wish list so people can buy you stuff. So I'll make that as soon as I figure that out. But anyway, here's and I'm gonna talk to Kim Raines right now about this. But guys, the process to close on the house was literally about 40 days. And, there's haters that are out there, guys. I mean, and not that I really want to talk about any haters, but it's just so funny the things they make up. First, they would say that I didn't work. That's one of the things they would say. Oh, Frank doesn't work. He doesn't work. And then it's like, oh, okay, Frank works. Call the number, get him fired. Call the number. And they're like, oh, Frank could afford a house. But now I could. I mean, it's like they contradict themselves from one day to another. It's like, oh, it looks like he did buy the house, but it's an ugly house, and it's people that live like in a crappy trailer house. It's like, oh, the kitchen looks ugly, and like literally, guys, these people, they live in the nastiest of conditions, and they're like criticizing, we're like, come on. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into all the negativity. It's just so funny, guys. It's just so funny hearing them contradict themselves. Frank doesn't work, and Frank stole the house of his mom. Oh, but wait, he's like, how can he afford the house if he's paying for his house? Okay, but first you said I stole the house, but then you said I'm paying for the house. So which one is it? First you said I didn't work, but then I do work, but then I couldn't buy the house, but then I could buy the house, but how could I buy two houses? I mean, it's just so funny hearing them talk. But anyway, guys, it'll be a circle that never um it'll be a circle that never ends, guys. First I lost my job, and then I don't know what, and then that hadn't work, and I work at a fast food place. Yeah, and by the way, there's nothing wrong working at a fast food place, but I couldn't afford this house working at a fast food place. I could tell you that much. Anyway, but guys, I want to call up my good friend Kim Rains. She did wanted to come on board, and I wanted to talk about tonight's topic is about jealousy. How people are so jealous when they realize that what you set out to do is becoming reality. So anyway, let me call Kim Rains, and she can tell you more about the buying process as well, and just other stuff. Let's see if I have her number. I do have Kim Rains' number. Let me call her really quick. Kim, how you doing? Can you hear me? Good. I hope you don't mind that I called you. Well, nothing. Well, you told me to call you for tonight's show, so here you. Well, I do. Well, I do need help. You're in tonight's show. Okay, just give me a quick second. Hold on. Let me fix something really quick. I'm here. I'm here. Oh, you're there. Hold on. Hold on. I'm putting a picture of you so people know who you are. But I took one from your profile picture. I hope you don't mind. So guys, I have Kim Rains on the line. She's a realtor out of Harlingen in Cameron County, Willacy County. She does also buy and sell, helps people buy and sell homes in Hidalgo County as well. Maybe not so much Stark County. You don't sell out of over there, right?
I try not to if I don't have to. I try to stay around my little neck of the woods around here.
Okay. Well, guys, yeah,
hey everybody.
yeah, you're everybody can hear you now. So Kim, just really quick, just tell us a little bit about your real estate background.
Well, I've been doing this about 30 years. I was in the insurance business, worked for State Farm for 20 years, and then it all kind of coincided with one another. So I just kind of got into something different. So I've been in the real estate business as long as I've been in the insurance business. So I have a little bit of both. So I've been doing real estate actually 30 years.
Awesome. So yeah, you definitely know what you're doing. The first time that we talked about the houses and stuff. I mean, I was really surprised that you did know a lot of stuff, and if I knew, I mean, I probably would have told you to come over here and help me buy this house.
Then I would have.
Yeah, yeah.
And I would.
No, yeah, I know you would, but no, I definitely thank you for your guidance, and even though you weren't my direct realtor, but hey, like you even took a call and you looked at the inspection report of the other house, and you just gave me a professional opinion. And you're like, Frank, don't buy the house. It's gonna be giving you nightmares. And honestly, because of that phone call, I didn't buy that other house.
Well, and I'm glad because if you look at all the red flags it had, I mean, it wasn't anything in particular. It was just a whole lot of things in general.
Yeah,
So besides it being in a flood zone, so
true.
you have to be. I mean, and this is something I always tell my buyers. You know, you always, always, always want to have an inspection done on the property you're going to buy. I don't care if it's new. I would still have it. It'd be the best $250 you'd ever spend. Of course, that's what it runs around here, more or less. Of course, it depends on square footage, but it'll be the best 250 you ever spent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, in my case,
So,
yeah. In my case, it was double, so I had to spend about $500 on the first one, plus $500 on the second one. But no, like actually, these are things that I didn't realize. Like when you walk inside the home and you try to look at things, and once the inspection report comes out, like you're like, wow, like I didn't see all those damn things. And these are things that
well,
are
no, and you wouldn't because these guys go up and I mean that's what their job. I mean, they go up in the attic, they go and look at the electrical, they look at part of the plumbing. Of course, they're not plumbers, but I mean, they inspect that home to the fullest, and their job is to point out things that they think are wrong with the property, and the client, some things are minor, and I'm not saying that every little detail that they point out needs attention to, but the major things they usually will tell you, this, and this needs to be, you need to pay attention to this, or this needs to be replaced, or whatever. That's when you go back to the seller asking them to make those repairs.
yeah.
So,
No, yeah,
and if there's so many, like in that first house, if there were so many that it was like, when is that going to end? And you got to remember, is the seller going to fix them all?
No, that's true. And
So anyway,
yeah, so you definitely saved us from a headache. And it's funny. It rained a lot in Houston last week, and there was parts of Houston that flooded. And I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't think that it probably flooded, but like getting to the house or getting out of the house,
it may have seeped in.
well, I don't know if it would have seeped in, but just like if you wanted to leave out of your house that day, it probably, because there's only one primary entrance of that house, the flood zone, and the water was like, there was a couple days that it was drizzling, and like the water was pretty high already. So I'm pretty sure
Okay.
and when it rains a lot, it will be impossible to get in and out.
Okay,
Yeah.
I follow you.
Yeah, but it's funny, Kim. There's people out there that were saying that I couldn't buy the house because I didn't work, or that I did work, but I don't make that much money, and I don't make a lot of money really. I mean, it depends on how you look at it, but they're just saying that I couldn't really buy this one home. It's just funny.
Well, I mean, you already know how I feel about the haters. I mean, they don't know. Apparently, they don't know the process of buying a house, but. I think the funny thing was after it was closed on Thursday and funded, and you know who I'm talking about, has the audacity to say, oh, it was a rental. Now, who really? I mean, who would think of that? Except maybe ignorant people. I mean,
they're just people.
Why would you spend $2,000? A house that big probably is going to run you $2,000, $2,500 a month. So why would you rent a house? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes no sense when you already have a house.
Yeah, why would I exactly? Why would I rent a house with no pool?
Well, and you already have one. I mean, and you already have a house. Why would you go rent one? Do you understand what I'm saying? So that doesn't even make sense. So, but anyway.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, these like hearing the lies sometimes you're like, like I honestly feel like they do know that I bought the house, but they don't want to admit like, man, fucking Frank did buy the house. But because
Mhm.
they don't want to look
Mhm.
like dumbasses on camera, they're like, oh, he rented the house.
Well, they just soon just not say anything to make themselves look stupid, but or sound stupid. But hey,
Yeah,
you are who you hang around with. So that's the way I always have been taught.
yeah. There's a, and some of those people were saying, let me ask you, whose fault is this, Cam? Some of the haters were saying, well, I don't know how you bought the house because I've been trying to buy a house for a year. Like the closing date's like 6 or 7 months. Whose fault is that?
What do you mean the closing date 6 or
Well,
7 months?
well, there are some people like, well, I don't know how you bought the house so quick. I mean, it took me 40 days, but some
Well,
people,
no, actually, the norm, if you get all your ducks in a row
yeah,
and there aren't any discrepancies on, whether it be a job change or debt to income ratio or all, I mean, if everything's good and your credit's up where it needs to be and everything and and of course now we're not as, I mean, we're busy, but we're not as busy as we were where these appraisers and aren't taking, a long time to get these houses appraised. I mean, we were, some of these things, instead of closing 30 days, they would close in 45 days.
yeah. But
You
45
see,
days, I mean,
so,
45 days is still not a whole lot.
and it isn't, but, but like I said, if you have all your paperwork, you get it, you get pre-approved, you do what you need to do, with your lender, then, I mean, you need to pick a lender, of course, that you're going to trust and that you can get along with because you're going to be dealing with that person pretty much, 24/7 till you, well, not 24/7, but, a lot during that process, that 30 to 45 days. So it's always good to, pick a good lender who has a good reputation, who your friends have used before. Everybody always wants a smooth closing, without any hiccups,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, I wouldn't say that mine was super smooth. There was some hiccups, but it wasn't as bad. Like the lender that I actually, the realtor that I bought this that helped me buy the house, she actually referred me to a lender, and I mean, we were on the phone like once a day. We would go back and forth on WhatsApp messages, and he's like, Frank, this is like when I got pre-approved the very first time I talked to him, he's like, Frank, what's your email? Here's the checklist. These are all the documents I need so I can get you pre-approved. He sent me all the
Hmm.
documents, I sent him my pay stubs, sent him my W-2s, I sent him my,
That's what it's all about. I
yeah,
mean, if you can do that first off, then you're going to get a pre-approval letter. Now, people get kind of confused whenever sometimes, I get a lot of calls a day from Zillow and, they're like, I want to do this viewing on this house. Well, it's come to the point now where people don't really want you in their house unless you are pre-approved. And I don't mean that in a pre-qualified letter. I'm talking about a pre-approval letter.
oh yeah,
So
absolutely, yeah,
by
because you're
pre-approval, that means you've already turned in your documents to the lender. You've already gone through that process, and they're saying, well, why do I want to fill out this document? Because it's going to take a hit on my credit. Well, hey, then they're not serious about buying this house or that house or, because those pre-approval letters are good on that house or any house you may buy within the, 90 days.
yeah, absolutely, yeah,
So,
yeah, and that's what my lender did. He's like, Frank, we gotta go run a credit check on you, since you're the one that's gonna be the primary. We don't have to run it
right.
on your wife and stuff, but everything like literally my letter's like, you're Frank, you're the perfect candidate. You have good credit. You have a good debt to income. You got me all your pay stubs, all your paperwork, W-2, blah blah blah. So just tell me which house you're looking at, and I'll get you a pre-approval letter. Sorry, pre-approval letter, so I can give it to your realtor. She can send that in to the buyer, sorry, to the
Absolutely.
seller, and
Yeah.
and then just let me know if they accept the offer. And sure enough, there was the first house that took our offer was at the one in the flood zone, but then this one came in, and it was smooth. Like I told him, hey, like I want this house, and he's like, okay, yeah, let me run the numbers, and gave the pre-approval to my realtor. My realtor sent it to the seller. Seller said, okay, let's do it. The closing date's such and such date, and then we moved forward and just produced all the documents that they needed. We went back and forth on the phone, WhatsApp, several signatures on DocuSign. My wife had to, every time I needed to sign, hey, I would call my wife, hey, you got to sign it, and we just
Right.
and my wife's like, but what am I signing? What if they take your house away? Just sign it. And my wife's like, okay. So it just yeah. I mean, obviously, there's just so much legal mumbo jumbo, but yeah,
Well, and this is kind of just barely a tip of the iceberg on how to even go forward with buying a house. I mean, number one, your credit score needs to be fairly good. I'm going to say probably 580 the bottom, and interest rates continue to go up every day. Of course, the better your credit, the less the interest is going to be.
yeah. And actually,
And
yeah, and I do want to
huh?
mention, now that I'm kind of already behind all this with the house,
Mm-hmm.
I actually didn't do the first time home assistance because I actually already have a home. So by including what I'm paying for right now, like they were not gonna allow me to buy the house. I think. Oh,
Absolutely.
actually, the reason
Yep.
being I couldn't use the first time assistance is because of I would have to include my
So
wife, and right now my wife actually her credit's a lot better now in the last, like right now we checked her credit, it's actually good, but when we started buying the house it was not as good as needed for
as
the
good as
for the
this.
FHA. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it said, Frank, we're not going to be able to qualify you. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, yeah, we can't, we're going to have to use the conventional loan. and
Mm.
and well, that's what we did. we
Which
did
you have to come up with more money when you
we
do it that way.
we had to come up with more money, but luckily I've been saving some more money as well. And I mean, it's money that I don't want to put out there, but it was the only way I was able to be able to qualify with the conventional loan, because otherwise I would not be able to get the house.
Right.
You know.
And there's so many different types of loans. You've got BA, you've got FHA, you've got first time home buyer credit, you got there's just so many different ones. So I mean it would take a while, but I will encourage people if they are trying to buy a home to get pre approved and before you start looking for a home, that way you have enough money for closing. Um, if you need to pay off some debt that need to be paid off, that type of thing needs to be taken care of before. And
Uh,
buying a home isn't like buying a car. Your car, they'll hit your credit probably 5, 6, 8, 10 times. On a mortgage, they can hit it however many times. It don't matter if you're going to compare rates, compare fees, and that type of thing. As you're going to take one hard hit. That's it. And if you shop around 5 or 6 different places, that's not going to hurt your credit. And that's one of the things I've learned also. And then another thing, you don't ever want to buy anything on credit. If you go out and or quit your job or that type of thing, that it's going to affect your loan because it will definitely affect your loan.
oh yeah,
So,
yeah. Actually, one of those things that you mentioned about the credit cards and stuff is that my wife had some store cards, and the funny thing, even though my wife is not like the
on
primary,
the loan,
yeah, I mean,
right?
she still has to sign stuff, which is kind of funny. She's not really on the loan, but they made her sign some stuff, which is kind of funny. But she had some
Because
store
she's
cards.
on the deed.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Because she's on the deed. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So she had some.
Community state.
Yeah, she had some store
Mm-hmm.
cards that I think she only owned like 100 or $200 or something like that. But we had to pay those off before.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah.
yeah. So
Like I had a deal yesterday, just an example. A kid got pre-approved, right?
yeah,
The only thing is, we can't close his loan until June.
Oh, wow.
And he was like, well, why can't we close the loan? Well, because you co-signed a note for your sister. And even though the sister's paying up the debt, which he can prove that, that the sister's making the car payment, but it's still that debt's under his account. So until there's 12 months receipts for those car payments that his sister's made, we can't, unless she wants to make up those payments, what's owed till June. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To make it that 12 months? Does that make sense?
Yes.
In other words, it'll have to wait till June to close. So, yeah, so just little stuff like that. You wouldn't think that would carry over as your debt, but it does once you co-sign a note for somebody. And you see a lot of that down here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
People co-signing for family. But anyway, I don't want to bore people with all this stuff, but, every case is different, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
So it's never boring, that's for sure.
Yeah. Kim, and before...
But if I can help anybody in any way, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you and anybody for that matter.
Well, and before you go, if it's okay, can we get your number?
Sure.
What's your number?
It's
well, I have it.
956.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you have it.
Yeah,
Yes,
but go ahead. Go ahead and say it on there.
Yeah, it's 956-607-0252.
So, guys, I'm putting her number on here. Kim Raines. She's a great person, and of course, she's a great realtor out of Cameron County, formerly from Willacy County, from Raymondville.
Yeah.
But she can definitely work with you, and if you're not in the area,
well, if I can't work with them, I mean, I'll lead them which way to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In other words, I'll try to help them as much as I can, and if I can't, then I will lead them in the right direction if I can. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that way they can, get on the right track, whether it be their credit, and that's another thing too. I want to tell everybody, because not everybody's credit is perfect, and I run into this every day. And there's so many of these credit companies that are ripping people off, saying they're going to work on people's credit, and they really don't. I mean, you're paying big high fees. You need to try to get in with somebody that you know or knows of somebody that knows, somebody that is actually going to do some work on your credit, and it be worth the money you're giving them. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, there's just so many of them that take your money and don't do anything with the credit. So you need to always be cautious about who you're dealing with there, if you're trying to boost your credit up. And,
yeah, absolutely.
Just a little bit of a tidbit of advice there, because I see it all the time. And I hear all kinds of stories anyway. But like I said, I'll be more than happy to help any of you. If you ever have any questions, and y'all have my number, and I carry my phone with me pretty much 24/7. So.
All right. Well, we definitely we put your.
Thank you, Frank, so much.
No problem. And Kim, thank you. And I had the pleasure of sitting down with you when I was over there at Denny's, and like I said, you're a better person. Well, you're a great realtor, but even more of a person as well.
Well, thank you. I got put on the board for that,
Oh, nice.
That, you know what I mean, right?
I know what you're talking about. The famous whiteboard.
Okay.
But
I
guys,
made the board for that picture.
Yeah. But hey, I'm telling everybody, Kim Raines' number is 956-607-0252. If you guys are interested in buying a home, selling a home, get with her. And even if you're outside the area, she can definitely refer you to somebody in her network that can help you out as well.
Absolutely. Thank you all so much.
All right, Kim, you have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
So, guys, I just learned that. By the way, guys, that was Kim Raines, of course. Great person, good realtor. I just learned right now that Chris Rock got slapped by Will Smith. So let's see this just came out in TMZ. I'm just learning about this right now. So let's see what happened because let me see if I could play this video. Oh, I got the video right here. So guys, I got this video. Let me play the video. But Chris Rock was making fun of Will Smith and Jada or something. So let's see what happened.
Lord! Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith.
So I don't know, guys. I mean, let's see. Here's it says during the commercial break, Will Smith is pulled aside and comforted by Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry, who motioned for him to brush it off. Will appears to wipe tears from his eyes as he sits back down with Jada, with Denzel comforting Jada and Will's rep by his side. So let's see what happened here.
Yeah, I think so, but I can't see the third person. Oh, yeah.
Pues no sé qué pasó ahí.
¿Eso fue antes o después?
Pues le dio una cachetada.
No.
Es que el chiste era que Chris le había hecho había bromeado que Jada, que es la esposa de Will Smith, que como está pelona, que dice no puedo esperar, no puedo esperar que salga la película G.I. Jane 2.
¿Pero que no están divorciados?
No están divorciados. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that was real? Was that pre-planned? What do you guys think? Let's see. Let's have the poll. Did Will Smith slapped Chris Rock for real? All right, guys. Wait. Let's ask the people out there. Oh, Diego Olivares says, Frank, click on the link. Okay, somebody posted the link. Diego, where's the link? Did you message me? Let me see, guys. Diego says he has the link and it's uncensored. Somebody got... Okay, let's see. Diego, where's the link? It says, click on that link, Frank. Where's the link? Estoy checando mi inbox. I can't see the link. Okay, somebody posted this in the supporters group that we have. So let me see if I could post this.
Will Smith.
So guys, this was just sent to me. Well, this was posted in the supporters group, so let's play this really quick.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました。
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep
my wife's
G.I. ジェーンのジョークだったんです。
fucking mouth. I'm going to, okay? I could, oh, okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
テレビ史上最高の場面でしょうか。
So we are here.
Wow. Guys, I think he did slap the shit. Yo creo que...
Creo que ya lo viví, creo que sí.
Okay,
Ay,
so...
sí.
Lucia, vas a tomar ahí. Oh, okay, Liz Cantu just sent me a message, so let's see. There's another part. Let's see. Alright, guys, I'm checking my message really quick. Let's see, Liz. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's that one. Okay, Liz, I just played... that was the video. Okay, shout out to Fran Senesek says Will Smith did slap the shit out of him because he was making fun of Will Smith's wife for being bald. Then he said he couldn't wait to see her in the next G.I. Jane movie. Es que la película G.I. Jane era de Demi Moore y se rapó.
Ah, ok. Sí, de que es militar.
Entonces ahí dijo
Sí, sí.
que no puede para verla.
Sí, que ya. La quiero ver.
De...
A ver, ponla, ¿no?
A ver, déjame ver si este es el mismo video. Okay, yeah, it's the same video. Guys, I gotta play the video again. Let me see if I can make it big screen.
Prepárate para los memes.
Guys, be ready for the memes.
どうなんでしょうか。どうなんでしょうか。
Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました。
My
wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's
G.I. ジェーンのジョークだったんです。
fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? I could, oh, okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
テレビ史上最高の場面でしょうか。
So we are here to
Sorry, guys. Okay, estaba en mute. Guys, I was trying to play the Oscars right now. I can't play it, but guys, I do think that he slapped the shit out of him for real. Anyway, so guys, I'm gonna open up the phone lines really quick. Before I go, if there's anything you want to chime in about.
Quiero ver el Will Smith llorando.
Ahorita lo vamos ahí en la repetición. So anyway, let me open the phone lines really quick. Let me see if so guys, phone lines open. If you guys want to call and chime in about any of the topics that we had for quick tonight, I'll take one or two callers. If not, we'll call it a night, and then we'll see y'all tomorrow. Phone number is 956-579-7022.
Pero no es que se separaron, que hicieron en un programa y que salieron los dos y estaban llorando y Will Smith estaba llorando y después estaba
No,
llorando.
es que tú sabes que yo no veo tanto televisión.
No, ni yo tampoco, pero todo el mundo sabía eso.
Shout out to let's see who else is on here. Misty Contreras, Diego Olivares, Carolina Rivera, OM. I hope it's a different OM. Evie Ram, Erica Ramirez, Jazz, Helen Holte, Patsy Pedraza, Rusty Pixie. I think that's Christy Pereira. So anyway, guys, if you want to call me really quick, let me know. Do you think that Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock for real? Yes or no? Or if there's anything else that's on your mind and you want to let us know as well, give us a call, 956-579-7022. We'll have the phone line open for a minute. If not, pues, we'll call it a night. I think it was real, guys. That's just my take.
Primero pensé que era fake, pero luego ya que lo pusiste.
Se enojó, ¿verdad? Que no? Guys, they're already starting the memes. Ya comenzaron. Ya comenzaron. Me mandó alguien aquí un meme.
Wow, eso es rápido.
Guys, the memes are already in. Let me show you. This is how quick the internet works, guys. It says Will Smith just said.
Nigga, see that's
Check this out, guys.
see that's what's happening. Nigga, shut the fuck up, boy. Shit my word. Now what? See that's what's happening. Nigga, shut the fuck up, boy.
Will Smith said.
Now what? See that's what's happening. Nigga, shut the fuck up, boy. Shit my word. Now what? See that's what's happening.
Guys, I'm gonna steal that meme right now. I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal that meme. Let's see. Okay, guys, and nobody called, so we're gonna close the phone line. And I'm gonna post this meme. Ah, damn it. Anyway, let me put this video.
See that's what's happening. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Anyway, guys, Yvette Zapata says, Frank, chinga, I just got back on y ya te vas. Yeah, we've been live for a little bit over an hour, so it's past our bedtime. By the way, guys, because the hour already changed, I may start doing the shows sooner. Like next week, I might be live at 8 p.m. instead of 9. What do you guys think? Because I'm already feeling tired. At 9 p.m., my body feels like, you know, I feel tired. Leon Albert says, Frank, Ruby had some lady named Nelda. I know who Nelda is. Nelda Gonzalez. And then Ronya went off. I don't know what that was about, but I do know who Nelda is. She was his former Chisky supporter. Anyway, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead and post that video.
See that's what's happening. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Let me get let's see. Anyway, so guys, everybody says earlier the better. And guys, we reached the end of our live video today on Hablando al Chile. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll have next week we have a new show with my wife. She's gonna be a co-host. I gotta buy her. I gotta buy her a webcam. Guys, I have to buy my. Guys, who will, we're gonna have another poll.
Y te voy a traer 10,000 personas. Y si no me pagan, voy a abandonar tu show.
Anyway, guys, what do you guys think? Should I have my wife be a co-host?
¿Qué es eso?
Pues para que la gente vote.
Pues sí, pero yo ni siquiera. Eso es que.
¿Cómo? No más.
No, hombre, estás viendo que así no me meto y. Hablando de mí.
No, bueno, pues como que la gente como quiera va a hablar, Cala. Sí, aunque estés haciendo las cosas bien, va a hablar porque la gente se envidiosa, Cala. La gente siempre va a hablar, Cala.
Show the slap again.
Yeah, guys, if you want to watch the slap again, I went ahead and shared the video on my wall. And on the No More Cheese Man wall, you can take a quick look on there. But anyway.
No, pone que no. No.
Dang, he got slapped for real.
Pero, o sea, obviamente yo creo que no sabía, ¿no? Que tenía una condición médica.
Sí sabe, porque
Sabe.
Jada Smith ella ha hablado. Básicamente lo que ella tiene es que.
A lo que sí.
Sí, está quedando pelar. Como
Pero
los.
con todo ese dinero, ¿cómo es que no se puede...?
Pues porque es normal, o sea, que es algo que ella.
Pero ella también como que me decía, ¿no? Porque no es la que salió que le había puesto el cuerno a Will Smith.
Tuvieron un entanglement.
Pero públicamente.
Tuvieron un desliz.
Públicamente.
Sí. Anyway, guys, we gotta go. Thank you guys for watching us tonight. Let's take a look at the poll. The majority of y'all said that y'all would like to see my wife. So I'll get my wife a webcam. I gotta figure out the microphone part. Tengo que ver cómo funcionan los audífonos, pero...
Yo soy parte de ese 3%.
Guys, my wife voted no. My wife voted no. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for staying up late. A lot of people do have to work tomorrow, so we'll be cutting it. Thank you everybody that tuned in. Thank you, Liz. Happy birthday once again, Isabel, Evie, West Ex Mama, Isabel. Oh, sorry, Isabel. RJ, Leanne, Dana Campos, Helen, Diego, Isabel. Otra vez Isabel, ching. Carolina Rivera, Maria Garcia, Yvette Zapata, Patsy Pedraza, Vanessa, Christy Pereira, Diego, Fran, Erica Ramirez, Jazz, Helen Holte, Danny Villarreal. How you doing, Danny? I forgot to say hi to him earlier. Krista Rosas, RJ, shout to Sasas, No Pasty Pasta, Bobby Stanton. How you doing, Bobby? Marta Lignan, and BNDS fam, Michelle Armendariz, Sam Gardner, of course, Gail, silent viewer, number 52, and Vero, Terry Mosqueda, and anyway. So guys, we'll see you guys next week. We'll be posting other stuff throughout the week, but thank you guys. I really do mean it. It was a long journey. We finally got the house that we wanted. God willing, maybe we're able to pay it off sooner than 30 years. Because 30 years is a long time, but we'll try to pay it off in 15, 20 years. Hopefully, that's the goal, 15 to 20 years. But thank you guys. Y'all get some rest. Once you start getting old, y'all need to start taking naps. like me. But anyway, guys, once again, y'all have a good night. Thank you guys for watching us. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for following the page. Thank you guys for being a subscriber on our YouTube channel. If you haven't, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Become an official supporter. That is, of course, optional. The link, the pin post is there. You can click on the link. Become an official supporter of our page. And hopefully, I think now we can do Cooking with the Mars. We don't have all that stress. So we may need to do Cooking with the Mars maybe on the weekend. I don't know, because there's a lot of time conflict now. Thanks, traders. We got to make that happen as well. I'll be talking more about that. Follow Fangs Traders. And I appreciate everybody's support, really. A lot of people messaged me. A lot of people were happy for me. And there was a lot of people that genuinely are happy. And that's the people I really want to thank. Because there's some people like, they tell you, like, congrats, but deep down, they're kind of hateful. But I know the majority of people that did send me messages, I know they really mean. Daniel Lopez says, Frank, do you have a problem with Manny? No, I don't have any problems. Let's see. But the majority of the people that message me, I know they mean well, so thank you all. We finally did it, guys. It was a long journey. Once again, big shout out to Kim Rains. If you guys are just tuning in, she came out on our live early as a special guest. And if you guys are looking to buy a house, message her. She can definitely help you get a house. If you try to sell her house, she can also help you sell your house. And she doesn't sugarcoat stuff. She will tell you things how they are. That I can definitely tell you. Anyway, guys, Odyssey. Let me put some XXX music for y'all. And we'll talk to you guys later.